much unkindly that thou, Iago, who hast had my purse as if the strings were thine, should know of this.
Blood, but you'll not hear me. If ever I did dream of such a matter, abhor me.
Thou toldst me thou didst hold him in thy hate.
Despise me if I do not. 3 great ones of the city, in personal suit to make me his lieutenant, off cap to him. And by the faith of man, I know my price. I am worth no worse a place. But he non-suits my mediators. For certes, says he, I have already chose my officer. And what was he? Forsooth, a great arithmetician, one Michael Cassio, a Florentine, that never set a squadron in the field, nor the division of a battle knows more than a spinster. Mere prattle without practice is all his soldiership. But he, sir, had the election, and I, of whom his eyes had seen the proof, at Rhodes, at Cyprus, and on other grounds, Christian and heathen, must be believed and calmed by debitor and creditor. This countercaster, he in good time must his lieutenant be, and I, God save the mark, his moorship's ancient.
By heaven, I rather would have been his hangman.
Aye, there's no remedy. 'Tis the curse of service. Preferment goes by letter and affection, not by old gradation, where each second stood heir to the first. Now, sir, bejudge yourself whether I, in any just term, am affined to love the Moor.
I would not follow him then.
Sir, content you. I follow him to serve my turn upon him. For in following him, I do follow but myself. Not I for love and duty, but seeming so for my peculiar end. I am not what I am.
Oh, what a full fortune does the thick lip sow if he can carry it thus.
Call up her father.
No.
Rouse him, make after him, poison his delight, incense her kinsman, proclaim him in the streets.
Here's her father's house, I'll call aloud.
Do so.
What ho, Brabantio! Signor Brabantio, ho!
What ho, Brabantio! Thieves! Thieves! Look to your house, your daughter, and your bags! Thieves! Thieves!
What is the reason of this terrible summons? What is the matter there?
Signor, is all your family within?
Are your doors locked?
Why, wherefore ask you this?
Zoom, sir, you're robbed! For now, very now, even now, an old black ram is tupping your white ewe. Arise, I say. Awake the snorting citizens with a bell. Arise, I say.
What? Have you lost your wits?
Most Reverend Signor, do you know my voice?
Not I. What are you?
My name is Rodrigo.
The worse are welcome. I have charged thee not to haunt about my doors. In honest plainness thou hast heard me say, my daughter is not for thee. And now in madness, being full of supper and distempering draughts, upon malicious bravery dost thou come to start my quiet.
Most great Brabantio, a pure and simple soul, I come to you.
Zoom, sir, because we come to do you service and you think we are ruffians, you'll have your daughter covered with a Barbary horse. You'll have your nephews neigh to you. You'll have courses for cousins and jettons for Germans.
What profane wretch art thou?
I want sir attempts to tell you, your daughter and the Moor are now making the beast with 2 backs.
Thou art a villain!
You are a senator!
Then thou shalt answer! I know thee, Rodrigo.
Signor, I will answer anything, but I beseech you, if she be in her house or in your chambers, let loose on me the justice of the state for thus deluding you.
Strike on the tinder! Oh! Like I say,
Oh, farewell, for I must leave you. It seems not meet nor wholesome to my place to be productive, as if I stay I shall against the Moor. For I do know, the state, however this may gall him with some check, cannot with safety cast him. For he's embarked with such loud reason to the Cyprus wars, which stand even now in act, that for their souls, another of his fathom they have none to lead their business. That you shall surely find him. To the Sagittary lead the raised search, and there will I be with him, and so, farewell. Though in the course of war I have slain men, yet I do hold it very stuff of the conscience to do no contrived murder. I lack iniquity sometimes to do me service. 9 or 10 times I thought to have yerked them here under the ribs.
Oh, 'tis better as it is.
Nay, but he prated and spoke such scurvy and provoking terms against your honor that with the little godliness I have, I did full hard forbear him.
Oh.
But I pray you, sir, are you fast married? Be advised, General, the good Brabantio is well beloved and hath in him a voice potential as double the Duke's. He will divorce you or put upon you what restraint or grievance the law with all his might to enforce it on might give him cable.
Let him do his spite. The services which I have done to Signory shall out-tongue his complaints. 'Tis yet to know which. When I know that boasting is an honor, I shall promulgate I fetch my life in being from men of royal siege. And my demerits may speak unbonneted to as proud a fortune as this that I have reached. For no Iago, but that I love the gentle Desdemona. I would not my unhoused free condition put into circumscription and confine for the sea's worth. But look, what lights come yond?
It is the Razed Father and his friends. I pray you, General, let's go in.
Oh no, not I. I must be found. My parts, my title, and my perfect soul shall manifest me rightly. Is it they?
By Janus, I think no.
Ah, the servants of the Duke and my lieutenant. The goodness of the night upon you, friends. What is the news?
The Duke does greet you, General, and requires your post-haste appearance even at the instant.
Ah. What's the matter, think you?
Something from Cyprus, as I may divine. It is a business of some heat. The galleys have sent forth a dozen secret messengers at one another's heels, and the councils raised and met are at the Duke's already. You have been hotly called for. When being not at your lodging to be found, the Duke hath sent 3 several quests to search you out.
Well, 'tis well I am found by you. I will but spend a word here in the house and go with you.
Good ancient, what makes he here?
Faith, he tonight hath boarded a land carrack. If it prove lawful prize, he's made forever.
I do not understand.
He's married.
Married? Married to who?
Married to...
This way, Brabantio. This the way. Over there.
Now, General, will you go in?
I'm with you.
Here comes another troop to seek for you.
It is Brabantio, General, be advised. He comes to bad intent.
Hola. Stand there.
Senor, just the more.
Down with him, thief!
Keep up your bright swords, or the dew will rust them. Good Signor, you shall more command with years than with your weapons.
O thou foul thief! Where hast thou stowed my daughter? Damned as thou art, thou hast enchanted her. For I'll refer me to all things of sense, that if she in chains of magic were not bound, whether a maid so tender, fair, and happy, so opposite to marriage that she shunned the wealthy curled darlings of our nation, would ever have, to incur a general mock, run from her guardage to the sooty bosom of such a thing as thou, to fear not to delight. Judge me the world if 'tis not gross incense that thou hast practiced on her with foul charms, abused her delicate youth with drugs or minerals that weakens motion. I'll have it disputed on. 'Tis probable and palpable to thinking. I therefore apprehend and do attach thee for an abuser of the world, a practicer of arts inhibited and out of warrant. Lay hold upon him.
Hold your hands, both you of my inclining and the rest. Were it my cue to fight, I should have known it without a prompter. Whither will you that I go to answer this your charge?
To prison, till fit time of law or course of direct session, call thee to answer.
And what if I do obey? How may the Duke be therewith satisfied, whose messengers are here about my side, upon some present business of the state to bring me to him?
'Tis true, most worthy Signor. The Duke's in council and your noble self, I'm sure, is sent for.
How? The Duke in council in this time of the night? Bring him away! Mine is not an idle cause. The Duke himself, or any of my brothers of the state, cannot but feel this wrong as if it were their own. For if such actions may have passage free, bond slaves and pagans shall our statesmen be.
I did consent, and often did beguile her of her tears when I spoke of some distressful stroke that my youth had suffered. My story being done, she gave me for my pains a world of sighs. She swore in faith 'twas strange, 'twas passing strange, 'twas pitiful, 'twas wondrous pitiful. She wished she had not heard it, yet she wished that heaven had made her such a man. She thanked me and bade me, if I had a friend that loved her, I should but teach him how to tell my story, and that would woo her. Well, upon this hint I spake. She loved me for the dangers I had passed, and I loved her that she did pity them. This only is the witchcraft I have used. Here comes the lady. Let her witness it.
I think this tale will be my daughter, too. Good Brabantio, take up this mangled matter at the best. Men do their broken weapons rather use than their bare hands.
I pray you hear her speak. If she confessed that she was half the wooer, destruction on my head if my bad blame lights on the man. Come hither, gentle mistress. Do you perceive in all this noble company where most you owe obedience?
My noble father, I do perceive here a divided duty. To you I am bound for life and education. My life and education both do learn me how to respect you. You are the Lord of duty. I am hitherto your daughter, but here's my husband. And so much duty as my mother showed to you, preferring you before her father, so much I challenge that I may profess due to the more, my lord. I saw Othello's visage in his mind, and to his honors and valiant parts did I my soul and fortunes consecrate. So that, dear lords, if I be left behind a moth of peace and he go to the war, the rights for why I love him are bereft me, and I a heavy interim shall support by his dear absence. Let me go with him.
Let her have your voice. Vouch with me, heaven. I therefore beg it not to please the palate of my appetite, nor to comply with heat and proper satisfaction, but to be free and bounteous to her mind.
Be it as you shall privately determine. Either her stay or going, the affair cries haste, and speed must answer it.
You must away tonight.
With all my heart.
At 9 in the morning we'll meet again. Othello, leave behind some officer, and he shall our commission bring to you, with such things of quality and respect as doth import you.
So please your grace, my ancient, a man he is of honesty and trust. To his conveyance I assign my wife, with whatever else need for your good grace you think to be sent after me.
Let it be so. Good night to everyone.
And gentle signor, if virtue no delighted beauty lack, your son-in-law is far more fair than black.
Adieu, brave Moor. Use Desdemona well.
Look to her more if thou hast eyes to see. She has deceived her father and made thee.
My life upon her faith. Come, Desdemona. I have but an hour of love, of worldly matters and direction to spend with thee. We must obey the time.
Iago?
What sayest thou, noble heart?
Will I do this thou?
I go to bed and sleep.
I will incontinently drown myself.
Oh, villainous! I have looked on the world for 4 times 7 years, and ever since I could distinguish betwixt a benefit and an injury, I never knew man knew how to love himself. Ere I would drown myself for the love of a guinea hen, I would change my humanity with a baboon.
What should I do? I admit it is my shame to be so fond, but it is not in my virtue to amend it.
Virtue? A fig? 'Tis in ourselves that we are thus or thus. If the balance of our lives had not one scale of reason to poise another of sensuality, the blood and baseness of our natures would lead us to most preposterous conclusions. But we have reason to cool our raging motions, our carnal stings, our unbitted lusts. Whereas I take of this that you call love to be a sect or a scion.
It cannot be.
It is merely a permission of the will and the lust of the blood. Come, be a man. Drown thyself. Drown cats and blind puppies. Now I have professed me thy friend, and I confess me knit to thy deserving with cables of perdurable toughness. I could never better stead thee than now. Put money in thy purse, follow thou the wars, defeat thy favor with a usurped beard. I say, put money in thy purse. It cannot be that Desdemona should long continue her love for the Moor. Put money in thy purse, though he is to her. When she is sated with his body, she will find the heir of her choice. Therefore make money. If thou wilt needs damn thyself, do it a more better way than drowning. Make all the money thou canst. If sanctimony and a frail vow twixt an erring barbarian and a super subtle Venetian be not too much for my wits, nor all the tribes of hell, thou shalt enjoy her. Therefore make money. A pox of drowning thyself, it is clean out of the way. Seek thou rather to be hanged, encompassing thy joy, than to be drowned and go without her.
Wilt thou be fast to my hopes if I depend on the issue?
Thou art sure of me. I have told thee oft, and I retell thee again and again. I hate the Moor. Now my cause is hard-hid. Thine has no less reason. Let us be conjunctive in our revenge against him, eh? If thou canst cuckold him, eh? Thou dost thyself a pleasure, me a sport. There are many events in the womb of time which shall be delivered. Go to, traverse. We will hear more of this tomorrow. Adieu.
Where will we meet in the morning?
At my lodging?
I'll be with thee betimes.
Go to, farewell. Do you hear, Rodrigo?
What say you?
No more of drowning, do you hear?
I am changed.
Go to, farewell. Put money enough in your purse! Thus do I make my fool my purse. For I, mine own gained knowledge should profane, if ever I would time expend with such a snipe, but for my own sport and profit. I hate the Moor, for it is thought abroad that twixt my sheets hast done my office. I know not if it be true, but I, for mere suspicion in that kind, will do as if for surety. He holds me well. The better shall my purpose work on him. Cassio is an honest man. Let me see. To get his place and to plume up my will in double knavery, how? How? Let me see. After some time to abuse Othello's ear that he is too familiar with his wife. Huh? He is a person and a smooth disposed to be suspected, framed to make women false. The Moor is of an open, free, loving nature that thinks men honest that but seem to be so, and would as likely be led by the nose as asses are. I have it. It is engendered. Hell and night must bring this monstrous birth to the world's light.
My fair warrior.
My dear Othello.
Oh. It gives me wonder, great is my content to see you here before me. Oh, my soul's joy. If after every tempest come such calms, may the winds blow till they have wakened death. If it were now to die, 'twere now to be most happy. For I fear my soul hath her content so absolute that not another comfort like to this succeeds an unknown fate.
The heavens forbid, but that our love and comforts increase, even as our days do grow.
Ah, amen to that, sweet powers! I cannot speak enough of this content. It stops me here. It is too much joy. And this. And this. The greatest discords be that e'er our hearts shall make.
Oh, you are well tuned now. But I'll set down the pegs which make this music as honest as I am.
Come, Desdemona. Let us to the castle. News, friends! Our wars are done. The Turks are drowned. How does my old acquaintance of this isle? Oh. Oh, yeah. Honey, you shall be well desired in Cyprus. I found great love amongst them. Oh, my sweet. I prattle out of fashion and I dote in mine own comforts. Come, Desdemona. Once more, well met at Cyprus.
If thou beest valiant, as they say base men in love have been a nobility in their natures, more than is native to them, list me. Tonight Cassio waits on the court of guard. First I must tell thee this. Desdemona is directly in love with him.
With him? Why, 'tis not possible.
Lay thy finger thus, and let thy soul be instructed. Didst thou not mark the violence with which she first loved the Moor, but for bragging and telling her fantastical tales? And must she love him still for bragging? Let not thy discreet heart think so. Her eye must be fed. And what pleasure shall she have to look on the devil? Very nature will instruct her in some second course. This being so, who stands so eminent in the degree of this fortune as Cassio does? None. A slipper and a subtle knave, a finder out of occasions, a devilish knave. And the knave is handsome, young, and hath all those requisites in him that folly and green minds look after, a complete pestilent knave. And the lady hath found him already.
I cannot believe that in her. She is full of the most blessed condition.
Blessed fig's end. The wine she drinks is made of grapes. Blessed pudding. If she loved the Moor, she never would have been blessed in the first place. Didst thou not see the way she paddled with the palm of his hand? Didst not mark that?
Yes, that I did, but that was mere courtesy.
Lechery by this hand. An index and obscure prologue to the history of lust and foul thoughts. Their lips met so near that their breaths embraced together. Villainous thoughts, Rodrigo. Be you ruled by me. I have brought you from Venice. Now, do you find some occasion to anger Cassio, either by speaking too loudly or tainting his discipline, or from whatever means you can? Sir, he is rash and quick in choler, and haply may strike at you. Provoke him that he may. For even out of that will I cause these of Cyprus to mutiny, and thus shall you have a shorter journey to your desire.
I will do this if you can bring it to any opportunity.
I warrant it. Meet me by and by at the Citadel. I must fetch as necessaries ashore. Adieu.
Adieu.
That Cassio love her, I do well believe it. That she love him, 'tis apt and of great credit. The Moor, howbeit that I endure him not, is of a free, loving, noble nature, and I dare say will prove to Desdemona a most dear husband. Now, I do love her too. Not out of absolute lust, though peradventure I stand accounted for as great a sin, but partly led to diet my revenge. For I do suspect that the lusty Moor hath leapt into my seat, the thought whereof doth like a poisonous mineral gnaw my inwards. And I cannot, and I shall not be content till I am evened with him, wife for wife. Or failing that, yet that I put him into a jealousy so strong that judgment cannot cure. Which thing to do? If this poor trash of Venice, whom I trace for his quick hunting, stand the putting on, I'll have our Michael Cassio on hip. Abuse him to the Moor in the rank garb, for I do fear Cassio with my nightcap too. Make the Moor thank me, love me, and reward me for making him egregiously an ass, and practicing upon his peace and quiet even to madness. 'Tis here, yet confused. Knavery's plain face is never seen till used.
Welcome, good Iago. We must to the watch?
Not this hour, Lieutenant. 'Tis not yet 10 of the clock. Our general cast us thus early for the love of his Desdemona. Who let us not therefore blame. He hath not yet made wanton the night with her, and she is sport for Jove, eh?
Indeed, she's a most exquisite lady.
And I'll warrant her full of game.
A most fresh and delicate creature.
And what an eye she hath. Methinks it sounds a parley to provocation.
An inviting eye, and yet methinks most modest.
And when she speaks, is that not an alarum to love?
She is indeed perfection.
Well, happiness to their sheets. Come, Lieutenant. I have a stoop of wine. And here without are a brace of Cyprus gallants that would fain have a measure to the health of Black Othello.
Not tonight, good Iago. I have very poor and unhappy brains for drinking. I would well wish courtesy would invent some other custom of entertainment.
They are our friends. Come, 1 cup I'll drink for you.
I have drunk but 1 cup tonight already, and look what innovation it makes me here. I am very unfortunate in the infirmity and dare not task my weakness with any further.
Come, man, it is a night of revels. The gallants require it.
Where are they?
Here, outside the door. I pray you let them in.
I'll do it, but it dislikes me.
If I can fasten but 1 cup upon him, with that which he hath drunk already tonight, he'll be as quarrelsome as my lustrous dog. Now, our poor fool Roderigo, whom love hath turned almost the wrong side out, tonight to Desdemona hath caroused potations pottle deep, and he's to watch. Now, into this flock of drunkards am I to place our Michael Cassio in some action which might affright the isle. Here they come. If consequence, to put approve my dream, my boat sails freely both with wind and stream.
For God, they've given me a rouse already.
Oh, good faith, a little one. Not past a pint as I am a soldier. White boy! Let me the cannikin clink, clink. Let me the cannikin clink. A soldier's a man. Man's life's but a strand. Let a soldier drink.
For God, an excellent song.
I learned it in England, where indeed they are most potent and taunting. Your Dane, your German, and your swag-bellied Hollander are nothing compared to your English.
Is your Englishman so exquisite in his drinking?
Why, sir, he drinks you your Dane dead drunk. He sweats not to overthrow your Almain. He gives your Hollander a vomit ere the next bottle can be filled.
To the health of our general.
I'm for it, Lieutenant. And I'll do you justice.
Oh, sweet England! King!
This is a more exquisite song than the last.
Will you hear it again?
No. For I hold him to be unworthy of his place that does those things. Well, God's above all. And there are souls must be saved. And there are souls must not be saved.
True, Lieutenant.
For my own part, and no offense to the general or any man of quality, I hope to be saved.
So do I too, Lieutenant.
I, but not before me. The lieutenant is to be saved before the ancient. Well, let's have no more of this. Gentlemen, let's look to our affairs. Do not think, gentlemen, that I am drunk. This is my ancient. This is my right hand. And this is my left. I am not drunk now. I can stand well enough. And I speak well enough. Why? Very well then, gentlemen. Do not think then that I am drunk.
To the platform, masters. Let's set the watch.
You see this fellow that has gone before. I do fear the trust Othello puts him in on some odd time of his infirmity will shake this island.
But is he often thus?
'Tis evermore the prologue to his sleep.
Twere well the general were put in mind of it. Perhaps he sees it not. Or perhaps his good nature looks on the virtue that appears in Cassio and looks not on his evils. Is not this true?
Fabrizio, after the lieutenant, go.
'Tis great pity that the noble Moor should hazard such a place as his own second with one of an engrafted infirmity. 'Twere an honest action to say so to the Moor.
Not I, for this fair island. I do love Cassio well and would do much to see him cured of this infirmity.
Help her home!
You rogue! You rascal! My name teach me my duty. I'll beat the name into a twig and Bob beat me. Dost thou pray, rogue?
Lieutenant, I pray you, sir, hold your hand.
Let go of me, sir. I'll knock you over the mess.
Come, sir, you're drunk.
Drunk?
Honest Iago, it looks dead with grieving. Speak. Who began this?
I cannot speak any beginning to this peevish odds.
How comes it, Michael? You are thus forgot.
I prithee, sir, pardon me, I cannot speak.
Worthy Montano, you will want be civil. The gravity and stillness of your youth the world hath noted, and your name is great in mouths of wise and censure. What's the matter that you unlace your reputation for the name of a night brawler? Give me answer to it.
Worthy Othello, I am hurt to danger. Your officer Iago can inform you, while I spare speech, which something now offends me, of all that I do know. nor know I aught by me that said or done amiss this night, unless self-charity be sometimes a vice, and to defend ourselves it be a sin when violence assails us.
By heaven, my blood begins a safer guide to rule, and passion, having my best judgment colleague essays to lead the way. Zoons, if I but stir or lift this arm, the best of you shall sink in my rebuke. What? In a town of war yet wild, the people's hearts brimful of fear to manage private and domestic quarrel and night. And on the court and guard of safety, 'tis monstrous. Iago, who began it?
If partially affined or leagued in office, thou dost deliver more or less than truth, thou art no soldier.
Touch me not so near. I'd rather this tongue be cut from my mouth than it should do offense to Michael Cassio. Yet I persuade myself to speak the truth shall nothing harm him. Thus it is, General. Montano and myself being in speech, there comes in a fellow crying for help, pursued by Cassio with sword drawn to execute upon him. Sir, this man did step in and entreat Cassio's pause. Myself, the crying fellow, did pursue, lest by his clamor, as so it fell out, the town might fall in fright. When I returned, for this was brief, I found them both together at blow and thrust, as even you yourself did when you did part them. More than this I cannot speak. But, General, men are men. The best sometimes forget, though Cassio did to him some little wrong, as men in rage sometimes strike those that wish them best, yet I'm sure that Cassio received from him that fled some strange indignity which patience could not pass.
I know, Iago, thy love and honesty doth mince this matter, making it light to Cassio. Cassio, I love thee, but nevermore be officer of mine. Sir, for your hurts, myself will be your surgeon. Lead him off. Iago, look with care about the town and silence those who this vile brawl distracted.
I shall ask him for my place again. He shall tell me that I am a drunkard. Had I as many mouths as Hydra, such an answer would stop them all. To be now a sensible man, by and by a fool, and presently a beast. Every inordinate cup is unblessed, and the ingredient is a devil.
Come, good wine is a good, wonderful drink. If it be well used, exclaim no more against it. And, good lieutenant, I think you know I love you.
I have it well approved, sir. I, drunk?
Any man may be drunk at a time. I'll tell you what you shall do. The general's wife is now the general. Importune her help to put you in your place again. And my life against any lay worth naming, this broken crack of your love shall grow stronger than it ever was before.
You advise me well.
I protest in the sincerity of honest friendship and kindness.
I think it freely. And betimes the morning I will beseech the virtuous Desdemona to undertake for me. I am desperate of my fortunes if they seek me here.
You are in the right. Good night, Lieutenant. I must to the watch.
Good night, honest Iago.
Who says I play the villain then? When this advice is free I give, and honest, probable to thinking, and indeed the course to win them o'er again. For indeed the inclining Desdemona is most easy to subdue in any honest suit. She is framed as fruitful as the free elements. And then for her to win the Moor, were it to renounce his baptism, all signs and symbols of redeemed sin. His soul is so enfettered to her love that she may make, unmake, do what she will with his weak function. How then am I a villain? To counsel Cassio to this parallel course directly to his own good. Divinity of hell, when devils will the blackest sins put on, they do suggest at first with heavenly shows, as I do now. For whiles this poor fool plies Desdemona to repair his fortune, and she for him pleads strongly to the Moor, I'll pour this pestilence in his ear, that she repeals him for her body's lust. And by how much she strives to do him good, she shall undo her credit with the Moor. Thus will I turn her virtue into pitch, and out of her own goodness make the net which shall enmesh them all.
Madam, here comes my lord.
Madam, I must take my leave.
Why stay and hear me speak?
Madam, not now. I am very ill at ease and unfit for my own purposes.
Well, do your discretion.
I like not that.
What dost thou say, Iago?
Nothing, my lord, or if I know not what.
Was not that Cassio parted from my wife?
Cassio, my lord? No, sure. I'm sure it could not be Cassio to steal away so guilty like, seeing you're coming.
I've been talking with the suitor here, a man that languishes in your displeasure.
Who is it you mean?
Why, your lieutenant, Cassio. Good my lord, if I have any grace or power to move you, his present reconciliation take. For if he be not one that truly loves you, that errs in ignorance and not in cunning, why I have no judgment in an honest face. I prithee call him back.
Went he hence now?
Yes, faith. So humbled that he hath left part of his grief with me to suffer with him. Good love, call him back.
Not now, sweet Desdemona. Some other time.
Shall it be shortly?
Well, the sooner sweet for you.
Shall it be tonight at supper?
No, not tonight.
Tomorrow dinner, then?
I shall not dine at home. I meet the captains at the Citadel.
Then tomorrow night? Tuesday morn?
Oh.
Tuesday noon or night? Oh, Wednesday morn. I prithee name the time. Let it not exceed 3 days. In faith, he's penitent. And yet his trespass and our common reason, save that they say the wars must make an example out of her best, is not almost a fault to incur a private check. When shall he come? Tell me, Othello. What? I wonder in my soul what you should ask me that I would deny or stand so mammary on. What? Michael Cassio? That came a wooing with you? So many a time when I have spoke of you dispraisingly, hath taken your part. To have so much to do to call him in. By Our Lady, I could do on...
Prithee no more. Let him come when he will. I will deny thee nothing.
Why, this is not a boon. 'Tis as I should entreat you wear your gloves, or feed on nourishing dishes, or keep you warm, or sue to you to do a peculiar profit to your own person. Nay, when I have a suit wherein I mean to touch your love, indeed it shall be full of poise and difficult weight, and fearful to be granted.
I will deny thee nothing.
Be as your fancies teach you. Whatever you be, I am obedient.
Excellent wretch. Perdition catch my soul, but I do love thee. And when I love thee not, chaos is come again.
My noble lord,
What dost thou say, Iago?
did Michael Cassio, when you wooed my lady, know of your love?
He did, from first to last. Why dost thou ask?
But for satisfaction of my thought, no further harm.
Why of thy thought, Iago?
I did not think that he had been acquainted with her.
Oh, yes, and went between us very oft.
Indeed.
Indeed. Discernest thou aught in that? But is he not honest?
Honest, my lord.
Honest, aye, honest.
My lord, for aught I know.
Oh, what dost thou think?
Think, my lord?
Think, my lord. By heaven, thou echoest me as if there were some monster in thy thoughts, too hideous to be shown. Thou dost mean something. And when I told thee he was of my counsel, of my whole course of wooing, thou criedst, indeed, and didst contract and purse thy brow together, as if thou then hadst shut up in thy brain some horrible conceit. If thou dost love me, show me thy thought.
My lord, you know I love you.
Well, I think thou dost. And thou art full of love and honesty, and weighest thy words heavy before thou givest them breath. Therefore these stops of thine fright me the more.
Why, then, I dare be sworn, for Michael Cassio, I think he is an honest man.
Well, I think so too. Thou dost conspire against thy friend, Iago, if thou but thinkest him wrong and makest his ear a stranger to thy thoughts.
My lord, it were not for your quiet nor your good, nor my manhood, honesty, or wisdom to let you know my thoughts.
What dost thou mean?
Good name in man and woman, dear my lord, is the immediate jewel of their soul. Who steals my purse steals trash. 'Tis something, nothing. 'Twas mine, 'tis his, and has been slave to thousands. But he who filches from me my good name robs me of that which enriches him not and makes me poor indeed.
By heaven, I'll know thy thought.
You cannot. If my heart were in your hands, nor shall not, while 'tis in my custody.
Huh?
Beware of jealousy, my lord. It is the green-eyed monster which doth mock the meat it feeds on. Ugh. The souls of all my tribe defend from jealousy.
Oh, why, huh? Why is this? Thinkst thou I'd make a life of jealousy? To follow still the changes of the moon with fresh suspicions? No, Iago. 'Tis not to make me jealous to say my wife is fair, feeds well, loves company, is free of speech, sings, plays, and dances well. No, virtue is, these are more virtuous. Nor from my own weak merits will I draw the smallest fear or doubt of her revolt. For she had eyes, and she chose me. No, Iago, I'll see before I doubt. And when I doubt, prove. And on the proof, there's no more but this: away at once with love or jealousy.
Glad to hear this.
For now I shall have cause to show you the love and duty I bear you with franker spirit. Look to your wife. Observe her well with Cassio. I do know our country disposition well. In Venice, they let God see the things they will not show their husbands. Their chief conceit is not to leave it undone, but to keep it unknown.
Dost thou say so?
She did deceive her father, marrying you. And when she seemed to shake and fear your looks, she loved you most.
And so she did.
She that so young could give out such a seeming to seal up her father's eyes as close as oak. He thought 'twas witchcraft. But I do beg your pardon for too much loving you.
I am bound to thee forever.
My lord, I see this hath a little dashed your spirits.
Not a jot.
Faith, I fear it has, my lord. I hope you know what I speak comes from my love. My lord, I see your mood.
No, not much moved. I do not think but Desdemona's honest.
Long live she so.
And long live you to think so.
Farewell. Farewell. If more thou dost perceive, let me know more. Set on thy wife to observe. Leave me, Iago.
I take my leave.
Why did I marry? This honest creature doubtless sees and knows more. Much, much more than he unfolds.
My lord, I would you would scan this thing no further. For Michael Cassio, is fit he have his place? For sure he fills it with great ability, yet let me be thought too busy in my suspicions, and hold her free. I do beseech your honor.
Ah, fear not my government.
I once more take my leave.
This fellow's of exceeding honesty and knows all qualities of human dealings with a learned spirit. Haply, for I am black and have not those soft parts of conversations that chambers have, or for I'm declining into the vale of years. Yet that's not much. She's gone. I am abused, and my relief must be to loathe her. Oh, curse of marriage! That we can call these delicate creatures ours and not their appetites. I had rather be a toad and live upon the vapor of a dungeon than keep a corner in this thing I love for others' uses. Look where she comes. If she be false, heaven mocks itself. I'll not believe it.
How now, my lord? Your dinner and the generous islanders by you invited to attend your presence.
I am to blame.
Why do you speak so faintly? Are you not well?
I have a pain upon my forehead here.
Oh, Faith, that's with watching. Twill away again. Let me but bind it hard. Within an hour it will all be well.
Your napkin is too little. Leave it alone. I'll go in with you.
I'm very sorry you're not well. I'm glad I have found this napkin. This was her first remembrance from the moor. My wayward husband hath 100 times wooed me to steal it, but she so loves the token, for he conjured her she should ever keep it, that she reserves it evermore about her to kiss and talk to. I'll have the work taken out and give it Iago. What he will do with it, heaven knows, not I. I nothing but to please his fantasy.
Anna, what do you here alone?
Do not you chide. I have a thing for you.
Oh, you have a thing for me. 'Tis a common thing.
Huh?
To have a foolish wife.
Oh, is that all? What will you give me now for that same handkerchief?
What handkerchief?
What handkerchief? Why, that the Moor first gave to Desdemona, that which so often you did bid me steal.
Has stolen it from her?
No, Faith. She let it drop by negligence, and to the advantage I, being here, took it up. Look, here it is.
A good wench, give it me.
What will you do with it that you have been so earnest to have me filch it? Oh!
What's that to you?
If it be not for some purpose of import, give it me again. Poor lady, she'll run mad when she shall lack it.
Be not known on it. I have use for it. Go. Leave me. I will in Cassio's lodging lose this napkin, that he may find it. Trifles, light as air, are to the jealous confirmations strong as proofs of holy writ. This may do something. The Moor already changes with my poison. Look where he comes. Nor poppy, nor mandragora, nor all the drowsy syrups of the world will ever medicine him to that sweet sleep which he enjoyed yesterday.
False to me.
And now, General, no more of that.
Avaunt! Be gone! Thou hast set me on the rack. I swear 'tis better to be much abused than but to know it a little.
Come now, my lord.
What sense had I of her stolen hours of lust? I saw it not, thought it not, it harmed not me. I slept the next night well, was free and merry. I found not Cassio's kisses on her lips. He that is robbed, not wanting what is stolen, let him not know it, and is not robbed at all.
I'm sorry to hear this.
I had been happy if the general camp pioneers at all had tasted her sweet body, so I had nothing known. Now forever farewell the tranquil mind. Farewell content. Farewell the neighing steed, the shrill trump, the spirit-stirring drum, the ear-piercing fife. Farewell. Othello's occupation gone.
Is it possible, my lord?
Villain, be sure thou prove my love a whore. Be sure of it. Or by the worth of mine eternal soul, thou hadst been better been born a dog than answer my wicked wrath.
Come to this.
Make me to see it. Or at least so prove it that the probation bear no hinge nor loop to hang a doubt upon or woe upon thy life. I know, Lord. If thou dost slander her and torture me, never pray more. Abandon all remorse. On horror's head, horrors accumulate. Deeds to make heaven weep, for nothing can start a damnation that's greater than that.
Are you a man? Have you a soul or sense? Oh, monstrous world, take no but a world to direct, and honest is not safe. I thank you for this prophet, and henceforth I'll love no man, since honesty breeds such respect.
Nay, stay. Thou shouldst be honest.
We should be wise, since honesty loseth that it works for.
Oh, by heaven, I think my wife be honest and think she is not. I think thou art just and think thou art not. I'll have some proof when I was satisfied.
I do see you are eaten up with passion. I do repent me that I did put it to you. You would be satisfied.
Would? Nay, and I will.
How then, my lord, how satisfied? Would you, the supervisor, grossly gape on, behold her topped?
Death and damnation.
With tedious difficulty, I think, to bring them to that conclusion. How then, my lord, where? It were impossible to see this. Were they as prime as goats, as hot as monkeys? But if imputation and strong circumstance which lead directly to the door of truth will give you satisfaction, you might have it.
Give me living reason she's disloyal.
Not like the office.
But since I'm entered into this cause thus far, pricked to it by foolish honesty and love, I will go on. I lay with Cassio recently, and being troubled with a raging tooth, I could not sleep. There are a kind of man so loose of soul that in their sleep will mutter their affairs. One of this kind is Cassio. In sleep, I heard him say, "Oh, sweet Desdemona, let us be wary. Let us hide our love." And did he sigh, lay his leg over my thigh, and cry, "Oh, cursed fate that ever gave thee to the Moor."
Monstrous.
Hey, this was but his dream.
But this denoted a foregone conclusion.
This may help to thicken other proofs which now do demonstrate thinly.
I'll tear her all to pieces.
But be wise. We see yet nothing done. She may be honest yet.
But tell me this, my lord.
Have thou not sometimes seen a handkerchief spotted with strawberries in thy wife's hand?
'Twas my first gift. I gave her such a one.
I know not that, but such a handkerchief, I'm sure it was your wife's. Did I today see Cassio
Wipe his beard withal.
If it be that.
If it be that, or any that was hers, it demonstrates with her against the other proofs.
Oh, that the slave had 40,000 lives. One is too poor, too weak for my revenge. Now do I see 'tis true. Look here, Iago. All my fond love thus that I blow to heaven, 'tis gone! Rise, black vengeance, from the hollow hell. Yield up thy crown and hearted throne to tyrannous hate. Swell thy bosom with froth, for 'tis of aspic's tongues. My blood!
Patience, my lord, patience.
My mind won't change. Never, Iago. Like to the Pontic Sea, whose icy current never fails retiring ebb, but keeps due on to the Propontic and the Hellespont. Even so, my bloody thoughts with violent pace shall ne'er look back, ne'er retire to humble love, to that a capable and wide revenge swallow them up. Now, by yon marble heaven, in the due reverence of a sacred vow, I here engage my words.
Witness here. You ever-burning lights above, you elements that clip us round about, witness here that Iago doth give up the execution of his wit. Hands, heart, to wronged Othello's service, let him command, and to obey shall be in me remorse. What bloody business ever?
I greet thy love, not with vain thanks, but with acceptance bounteous, and will upon the instant put thee to it. Within these 3 days, let me hear thee say that Cassio is not alive.
My friend is dead. 'Tis done at your request, but let her live.
Damn her. Lewd minx! Damn her! Come. Go with me apart. I will withdraw to furnish me with some swift means of death for the fair devil. Now art thou my lieutenant.
I am your own forever.
How is it with you, my lord?
Well, my good lady, hardness to dissemble. How do you, Desdemona?
Well, my good lord.
Give me your hand. This hand is moist, my lady.
Yet has felt no age, nor known no sorrow.
This argues fruitfulness and liberal heart. Hot and moist. This hand of yours requires a sequester from liberty, fasting and prayer. Much castigation, exercise devout. For here's a young and sweating devil that commonly rebels. 'Tis a good hand, a frank one.
Well, you may indeed say so. It was that hand that gave away my heart.
A liberal hand. The hearts of old gave hands, but our new heraldry is hands, not hearts.
I cannot speak of this. Come now, your promise.
What promise, Chuck?
I have sent bid Cassio come speak with you.
I have a salt and sorry room offends me. Lend me thy handkerchief.
Here it is, my lord.
No, that which I gave you.
I have it not about me.
Not.
No, faith, my lord.
That's a fault. That handkerchief that an Egyptian to my mother give. She was a charmer and could almost read the thoughts of other people. She told her while she kept it to make her amiable and subdue my father entirely to her love. But if she lost it or give it away, my father's eye should hold her loathed, and his spirit should hunt after new fancies. She dying gave it to me and bid me, when my fate would have me wived, to give it to her. I did so. Take heed on it. To lose it or give it away was such perdition as nothing else could match.
Is it possible?
'Tis true. There's magic in the web of it. A sibyl in prophetic fury sowed the work. The worms were hallowed that did breed the silk.
In faith, is it true?
Most veritable. Therefore look to it well.
Then would to God I had never seen it.
Huh? Wherefore?
Why do you speak so startlingly and rash?
Ah, is it out of the way? Is it lost? Speak.
Heaven bless us.
Say you.
It is not lost. But what if it were?
How?
I say it is not lost.
Fetch it. Let me see it.
Why, so I can. I will not now. Oh, this is a trick to put me from my suit. Pray, let Cassio be received.
The handkerchief. My mind misgives.
Come, you'll never meet a more sufficient man.
The handkerchief.
Pray, talk me of Cassio.
The handkerchief.
A man that in all his time founded his good fortunes on your love, shared dangers with
The
you.
handkerchief!
Faith, you are to blame. Is not this man jealous? I never saw this before. Surely there's some wonder in this handkerchief. I am most unhappy at the loss of it.
'Tis not a year or two shows us a man. They're all but stomachs, and we all but food. They eat us hungrily, and when they are full, they belch us.
Save your friend, Cassio.
What makes you from home? In faith, I was coming to your house.
And I was going to your lodging, Cassio. What keep thee a week away? 7 days and nights, 8 hours?
Pardon me, most fair Bianca. I have this while with leaden thoughts been pressed, but I shall, at a more continuant time, strike off this score of absence. Sweet Bianca. Oh, take me this workout.
Oh, Cassio, from whence came this? This is some token from a newer friend. To the felt absence now I feel a cause. Has it come to this? Well?
Go to, woman. Throw your vile guesses to the devil's teeth from whence you have them. You are jealous now. That this is from some mistress, some remembrance. No, in faith, sweet Bianca.
Then whose is it?
I know not neither. I found it in my chamber. I like the work well enough, and ere it be demanded, I would have it copied. Take it, and do it, and leave me for this time.
Leave you, wherefore?
I do attend here on the general, and think it no addition nor my wish for him to see me woman.
Why, I pray you.
Not that I love you, no.
But that you do not love me. I say, bring me on the way a little and see if I shall see you soon at night.
'Tis but a little way I can bring you, for I attend here, but I'll see you soon.
'Tis very good. I must be circumstanced.
Would you think so?
So, Iago.
What, to kiss in private?
An unauthorized kiss.
Or to lie naked in bed with a friend an hour or more, not meaning any harm?
Naked in bed, Iago, and not meaning harm. It is hypocrisy against the devil. They that mean virtuously and yet do so The devil their virtue tempts while they tempt heaven.
If they do nothing, it is a venial sin. But if I give my wife a handkerchief...
What then?
Well, it is hers, my lord, and being hers, may she not bestow it on any man.
Oh, she is protectress of her honor, too. May she give that.
Her honor is an essence that's not seen. They have it very oft that have it not. But for the handkerchief...
Ah, by heaven, I would most gladly have forgot it. Thou sayest, he had my handkerchief.
Aye, what of that?
That's not so good now.
What if I said I had seen him do you wrong, or heard him say...
Hath he said anything?
Faith, he hath, my lord, but be assured, no more than he'll unswear.
What hath he said?
Faith, that he did. I know not what he did.
What?
Lie.
With her?
With her, on her, what you will.
Lie with her. Lie on her. We say, lie on her when they belie her. Lie with her. That's fulsome. Handkerchief, confessions, handkerchief. First he is to be hanged and then to confess. Confess and be hanged. Pish. It's not the words that shakes me thus.
Work on my medicine, work. Thus, credulous fools are caught, and many a chaste dame even thus, all guiltless meet reproach.
Hello, my lord. Hello, my lord, Othello.
Cassio, my lord has fallen into an epilepsy. This is his second fit. He had one yesterday.
Rub him about the temple.
No, forbear. The lethargy must have his quiet course. Do you withdraw? When he is gone, I would on great occasion speak with you. How now, my lord, have you hurt your head? While you were thus recovering, Cassio came hither. I bade him return anon. Do you but encave yourself. I will make him retell the tale anew. Where, how oft, how long ago, and when he hath and is again to cope your wife. Patience, my lord, patience.
So here, Iago. I will be found most cunning in my patience. What dost thou hear? Most bloody.
It's not amiss, but keep time in awe.
Had it pleased heaven to try me with affliction, had they rained all kinds of sores and shames on my bare head, steeped me in poverty to the very lips, given to captivity me and my utmost hopes, I should have found in some place of my soul a drop of patience. But there, where I have garnered up my life, where I either live or bear no life, the fountain from the which my current runs or else dries up, to be discarded thence. Keep it as a cistern for foul toads to not engender in. Turn thy complexion there. Patience, thou rose-lipped child. I there look grim as hell.
I hope my noble lord esteems me honest.
Oh, aye. As summer flies are in the shambles that quicken even with blowing. Oh, thou weed, who art so lovely, fair, and smell so sweet that the sense aches at thee. Wouldst thou had never been born.
Alas, what ignorant sin have I committed? Why should he call her whore? Whose company does she keep? What time, what place, what form, what likelihood? Oh, the Moor's abused by some most villainous knave, some base, notorious knave, some scurvy fellow
Oh, heaven, that such companions thou'dst unfold, and put in every honest hand a whip to lash the rascals naked through the world, even from the east to the west.
Speak within door.
Oh, fie upon them. Some such squire he was that turned your wit the seamy side without, and made you to suspect me with the more.
You are a fool. Go to.
Alas, Iago, what shall I do to win my lord again? Good friend, go to him, for by this light of heaven I know not how I lost him. Here I kneel. If e'er my will did trespass against his love, either in discourse of thought or actual deed, or that mine eyes, mine ears, or any sense delighted them in any other form, or that I do not yet, nor ever did, nor ever will, though he do shake me off to beggarly divorcement, love him dearly, comfort, forswear me. Unkindness may do much, and his unkindness may defeat my life, but never take my love. I cannot say whore. It does abhor me now I speak the word. To do the act that might the addition earn, not the world's massive vanity could make me.
And be content. 'Tis but his humor. The business of the state does him offense, and he does chide with you.
If it were no other.
It is so, I warrant it. See, the instruments summoned to supper. The messengers of Venice stay the meat. Go in, be well, weep not.
I do not find thou dealest justly with me.
What now in the contrary?
Every day thou daffst me with some device, Iago, and rather, as it seems to me now, keepest me from all conveniency than suppliest me with the least advantage of hope.
Will you hear me, Roderigo?
Faith, I have heard too much, and your words and performances are no kin together.
You use me most unjustly.
With naught but the truth! I have wasted myself out of my means. The jewels you have had from me to give to Desdemona would have corrupted a votress. You have told me she hath received them, and returned to me expectations and comforts of sudden respect and acquaintance, but I find none.
Well, very well, go to.
Very well, go to. I cannot go to, man, nor 'tis not very well. By this hand I say 'tis very scurvy, and begin to find myself fopped in it.
Very well.
I tell thee 'tis not very well. I will make myself known to Desdemona. If she will return to me my jewels, I will give over my suit, and repent my unlawful solicitations. If not, assure yourself, I will seek satisfaction of you.
Oh, you have said now.
Aye. And said nothing but what I protest intendiment of doing.
Why, now I see there's valor in thee, and do hold thee in better regard than ever I did before. Give me thy hand, Roderigo. There is some justice in thy judgment, but I do protest. I have dealt most directly in thy affair.
It hath not appeared.
Indeed, it hath not appeared. But, Roderigo, if thou hast that in thee which I suspect now more than ever, I mean courage, pressure, judgment, valor, this night show it. If thou, the next night following, enjoy not Desdemona, huh? Take me from this world with treachery and devise engines for my life.
Well, what is it? It's within compass and reason.
Sir, there is tonight a commission come from Venice to depute Cassio in Othello's place.
Is that true? Why then Othello and Desdemona return again to Venice?
No, he goes to Mauritania and takes with him the fair Desdemona, unless his abode be lingered here by some accident. wherein nothing can be so determinate as the removing of Cassio.
And how do you mean removing him?
Why, making him incapable of Othello's place. Knocking out his brain.
And that you would have me do?
Aye! If you dare do yourself a profit and a right. Now Cassio tonight sups with the harlotry, thither will I go to him. I will put his falling out to be between 12 and 1, and you may take him at your pleasure. I will be nearby to second your attempt, and he will fall between us. Oh, look not so amazed at it. Come, come, the night grows away. Come.
I will hear further reason for this.
You shall be satisfied.
Forth my sword, he dies.
I have rubbed this young quat almost to the sense, and he grows angry. Now, whether he do kill Cassio, or Cassio do kill him, or each do kill each other, every way makes my gain. Live Roderigo. He calls me to restitution large of gold and jewels that I bobbed from him as gifts to Desdemona. That must not be. If Cassio do remain, he hath a daily beauty in his life that makes me ugly. Besides, the Moor may unfold me to him. No, there lie I in much danger. He must die. So be it. I hear him coming.
I know his gaze. Villain! Thou diest! If the rest have been mine enemy indeed, then my coat is better than thou knowest. I shall make proof of thine.
These may be counterfeits that make it unsafe to come into the crime that far out.
Nobody come! Then shall I bleed to death!
Here comes one with like a weapon.
What? No light, no surgeon, help me!
What's the matter?
Same indeed.
Oh, Iago, help me! I've been outdone by villains!
Oh, me, Lieutenant, what villains have done this?
I think that one of them is here about it. Can I make a way?
Help me here!
That's one of them!
I swear! Damn Iago! Inhuman dog!
What is the matter?
Roderigo has set on Cassio with fellows that are escaped. Roderigo dead and Cassio almost slain.
Alas, good gentleman. Alas, good Cassio.
This is the fruits of whoring, Amelia.
Fie upon thee, strumpet.
I am no strumpet, but of life as honest as you that thus abuse me.
I. Fie upon thee.
Come, mistress, you must tell us another tale. Amelia, run you to the citadel. Tell my lord and lady what hath happened. Come, gentlemen, let's go on afore. This is the night that either makes me or fordoes me quite.
Sorrow's heavenly, strikes where it doth love. She wakes.
Who's there? Othello?
Hi, Desdemona.
Will you come to bed, my lord?
Have you prayed tonight, Desdemona?
Aye, my lord.
If you bethink yourself of any crime unreconciled as yet to heaven and grace, solicit for it straight.
Alack, what may you mean by that? Alas, he was betrayed and I undone.
Out, strumpet! Hearest thou for him to my face?
Banish me, Lord, but kill me not.
Down, strumpet!
Kill me tomorrow. Let me live tonight.
If you strive,
But half an hour.
being done there is no pause.
But while I say one prayer.
It is too late.
Think upon it, I smell it! Oh, villainy! I thought so then. I'll kill myself for grief. Oh, villainy! Villainy!
You mad? I'm trying to get you home.
gentlemen, let me have leave to speak. 'Tis proper I obey him, but not now. Perchance, Iago, I will ne'er go home.
Ah, you're sort of not a
Oh,
woman.
thou dull Moor! That handkerchief thou speakest of, I found by fortune and did give my husband. For often with a solemn earnestness, more than indeed belonged to such a trifle, he begged of me to steal it.
This whore!
She give it, Cassio. No, alas, I found it and I did give it to my husband.
Filth thou liest!
Gentlemen, I do not! I do not!
Precious very! Will you, I pray, demand that demi-devil, why he hath thus ensnared my soul and body?
No, demand me nothing. What you know, you know. From this time forth, I never will speak word.
I pray you, in your letters when you these unlucky deeds relate, speak of me as I am, nothing extenuate nor set down aught in malice. Then must you speak of one that loved not wisely, but too well. Of one whose hand, like the base Judean, threw a pearl away richer than all his tribe. I took by the throat the circumcised dog, smote him thus. I kissed thee, and I killed thee. No way but this. Killing myself, die upon a kiss.